All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. Just wanted to let's see here. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good here. Yep. Just give me a second here, guys. Just gonna mute that. Mute that. Okay. Let's go over here. And that. All right. Let me send this link over in Telegram and then we will start. There's quite a few things that we have to talk about. Just a quick little session for us. So number one, okay, I think we're good. Telegram, CPI. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to quickly make a rather quick session on the current market state, because I'm sure a lot of people are currently wondering what's going to happen tomorrow, where they should be placing their trades, and what exactly are we expecting for CPI. Now, number one, I want to talk about Ethereum because this is pretty interesting right now. You can see that we saw a massive dump. Now we're in a consolidation zone. If we look here on Bitcoin, you'll notice that we really aren't seeing the same, dump opportunity. We're actually finding a form of a support here at 27,300. This is key in terms of this main level that we would have to break. Any clean break below this level, and that's going to be the confirmation we want to see from a bearish case scenario. But right now, I think that the fact that there's a ton of shorts being laddered into this, hoping that tomorrow's data, of course, is negative, and we see that dump opportunity right now is going to be very, very crucial for you guys to obviously be placing your trades properly. I'm not shorting in this range. I told you guys that the main area of short was up here at the 29,000 mark. Same for Ethereum. We've had so many opportunities to short at the $2,000 range, at the $1,900 range, even yesterday at the $1,884 range. Right now, what I'm just expecting is probably going to be choppy waves. Now, for those of you that are a little bit more aggressive, you can, of course, look for the longer term short position. Me personally, I'm going to be expecting a possible reversal before we continue pushing lower. And the main target, of course, remains to be at 1884. Now, I want to talk about the 1884 range because it doesn't necessarily have to happen. That's something I really want to point out. The first area of resistance that we would have to break is going to be the 20 exponential moving average. If assuming we break above that level and then see a reversal, then that's the confirmation we want to see for the bearish case. But in my opinion, if we look here on the lower time frames, we're already starting to see that BART formation being formed in terms of the 1 hour. But you guys know the 1 hour is extremely manipulated. Me personally, I would rather enter a short somewhere up here than be entering a short position down here, because it's still showing that there's obviously buyers active in the market. We're still seeing quite a bit of buy pressure happening at the 1839 zone. And a lot of people, pretty much everyone, is bearish for tomorrow. And the market tends to do opposite what everyone is thinking. Now, that's why I'm leading into Asia hours. We could expect a very nice pump opportunity, squeezing these shorts, and then tomorrow trapping those longs before the data. That's probably going to be the most obvious play in my opinion, and that's why I'm kind of leading towards that long position right now. But of course, any break below 1839 with volume like we saw over here, then that's going to change things completely. So hey guys, welcome to the chat. Yeah, what's up, Pingu? Have you ever tried Hotbit before? Never heard of that exchange before, to be honest. The only exchange that I really use for leveraging is Fairdesk, and for all of you guys as well, you get that VIP in terms of fees. So if you use the link in the bio, it's definitely worth it in the long term. Some of you guys have shown me your fee structures on Binance, KuCoin, and it's like 50% difference. And now you guys are on Fairdesk and you guys like it a lot more. And me personally, I have yet to have a problem with Fairdesk in terms of slippage or any issues in terms of the servers going down. We know every time CPI data or something major happens, Bybit, all of these exchanges, they just freeze up, right? It's not the first time. There's going to be many other times where there's market manipulation happening. And Fairdesk is one of the exchanges that me personally, I've never seen in the past 6 months since we've been using it. And guys, keep in mind, we've been using it for a very long time and I've had no issues. And all of you guys get that subscriber aspect of it as well. So definitely check that out instead. Hey guys. So yeah, I mean, do you guys have any questions? I just wanted to make sure that everyone's okay before we lead into tomorrow. You know, it's going to be one of those moments for us where we don't want to try to get trapped out in a position. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Any trades you guys want me to go over, anything you want me to specify. But me personally, like I said, I am in a long position right now, looking for that 4-hour retest on the 20 exponential moving average. It's a very, very tight position, and I'm not really expecting much. My entry wasn't horrible. Pretty much when I sent it, we saw a quick wick. I was up like 4%, but I'm just letting it ride because I think tomorrow we're probably going to lead into a pump more than we are going to lead into a short. But this, of course, leads into Asia hours where we should be expecting something like this. I'm still bearish overall, though, but like this would be ideal. But if we do see a V-shaped recovery, that would obviously change things right now. XRP, ETH long. I'm an ETH long, yeah, just for a scalp position. Like I said, if you entered, you know, like I was mentioning this before, Nicola, you joined, that if you are looking for a short in this range, it's going to be very tight. Ideally, you want to have a very strict stop loss. But if you are entering a short, you're entering based off the fact that you're going to be swinging the position because you will be expecting quite a bit of volatility tomorrow. We can talk about XRP though. XRP, you know, we're still holding above that 40-cent range. I mentioned yesterday I wouldn't necessarily be looking for any shorts at this current move. We're already so extremely oversold. It was a buy opportunity. You can see that we did bounce off that 40 range perfectly into the 42. Currently still trading on these exponential moving averages though. I need to see volume come into the market, but guys, like everything right now is pointing towards the 20 EMA. Bitcoin's pointing towards the EMA, Ethereum, Cardano, everything has yet to test the 20 EMA, which is why I'm mentioning the fact that there are a ton of shorts laddered into this range, and we could easily see a squeeze opportunity, like very easily see a very nice squeeze towards the upside, grabbing that liquidity and then exiting. Like that's why I'm in a long position personally. I'm trying to play this 20 EMA retest at 1967. I want to catch the retest and then I'll probably close the position. That'll probably be my trade for the day. I'm not trying to lead into CPI tomorrow with an open trade because, you know, a lot of times you'll get liquidated. You're better off either using really low leverage or just understanding that it's going to be a very choppy week ahead for you. Yeah, Nicola, you can, like I said, Nicola, it's up to you if you want to enter the long position. I'm in a long, like I said, guys, CPI days before, like it's always choppy. I don't want you guys to like, you know, I can even show you my position right now. Like I'm down 4%. I'm leaving it open. It's going to be very, very tight. I'm not, like I said, I mean, for me, I don't really panic too much. I don't really care about the positions if I open them, but it could easily reverse, right? My main target, of course, is if it doesn't reverse at 1839, I'm going to continue opening the position. I know the fact that this is going to get choppy. I mentioned to you guys all morning, it's going to get choppy. Like, look, we were up 6% on this wick high 1861. Now we're down 5%. And like this whole range today has been wild, right? You don't want to trade something like this if you're not used to it. It doesn't, again, I can't stress this enough. It doesn't have to go and test the 20 EMA. It could literally just reject from here and capitulate like that. See, like it's quick, guys. It's going to be a quick move. But that's exactly why I'm personally, there's just too many shorts laddered in this position. I'm seeing manipulation already happen even from here. These wicks right here, you can see that there was a lot of support down at 1835. But if you guys are new to trading, don't trade today. Don't bother with the position. I'm already up so much from my Pepe long that I showed you guys. Like for me, I don't really care. But guys, please understand the risk of CPI tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow. It's not gonna be a fun day for people that are trying to trade as beginners. Can we short Pepe at resistance? We can talk about Pepe. I was gonna make a video. I won't talk about Pepe for now. Actually, I wanted to make an. Actually, no, I'll talk about it because I don't think I'll have time to make a video today. Do I even have it on this chart? Give me a second, guys. Pepe USDT on the MEXC chart. Nope, wrong chart. See, like that's why it sucks about Pepe is because there's not enough charts out there for me to really have a good one. I think this is it, maybe. Yeah, there it is. We're looking for lines. We got the lines. Okay, so yeah, so yesterday you guys saw I took a long position on Pepe around the 18 mark, so right around this level. Right now, Pepe is just following Ethereum and Bitcoin. You can see that the whole market is pretty much just kind of stabilizing. I don't think Pepe is extremely oversold. There's too much fear in this area. I think the main level was the 15 to go for the long position, but I mentioned to you guys in yesterday's video that we're still looking for that reversal, possibly into 23. Now, assuming we hit 23 and then drop, that would be a different story. But right now, I wouldn't be looking for any shorts on Pepe unless we broke below the 18 mark. And if we did end up breaking below 18, then that, of course, is the third test opportunity. So just keep that in mind as you guys are trading. Right now, though, I personally wouldn't be shorting it. I don't think the market... We had enough time to short Pepe. Of course, my fault. I didn't make videos. I was just kind of solo doing it. But then I didn't even realize that Fairdesk added it. Someone actually messaged me and said, hey, Fairdesk has Pepe now. And I was like, oh, damn. Okay. So then that's when I started entering these positions as well. Yeah, that's what I was trading. Yes. Well, I mean, 1,000. I'll try that for that thing, but it's okay. I have my chart laid up on Mexi right now, so it's fine. Like I said, I just choose one chart where I personally like it, and then I'll just enter like my Ethereum chart is that you'll see on Binance. My Bitcoin chart I think is on Bitstamp. Yeah, you'll see like it's not all of them are exactly one exchange. I like having multiple exchanges for charts. At least this way, it kind of gives me a better understanding of market manipulation, etc. But yeah, like I said, this position isn't ideal that we're kind of doing right now. It's like, you know, it's going to be very, very choppy, but I'm going to play it into Asia hours and see what happens. Like I said, it's a very high risk position because we're playing the scalp opportunity, even though the trend is still down, but I know that there's going to be a squeeze coming. The question, of course, is whether or not we're going to see the squeeze now or we're going to see a drop first and then the squeeze. So that's just kind of the range I'm playing right now. Anyways, do you guys have any other questions? Like I said, this was just supposed to be like a quick live session. It wasn't supposed to be something super crazy. I just want to make sure everyone is prepared for tomorrow. Do you guys have, you know, any coins that you want me to? Is anyone in any positions, or is it just like, or is it like a free for all right now? What's the story here? Is anyone else trading right now, or is it just everyone else is chilling right now? You're long on oh damn. Okay, you're taking the long on altcoins. Yeah, that's super interesting. I mean, hey, if it's tomorrow's positive, then that should print really nicely for you. But if it's negative, I mean, rest in peace. Altcoins will drop harder, obviously, with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So just keep that in mind as you're trading tomorrow. I hate, I don't even know why I'm in a position. I personally hate trading CPI because this is just what we're going to see all day today. It's going to be like this. This is most likely what's going to happen leading into tomorrow, and then the market will decide. So in an ETH long at 1835. Oh, damn, you had a really good entry at 1835. That's a great entry. Yeah, for sure. I didn't send anything today because, like I said, I don't want to send anything and then, you know, market capitulates. Oh my God, we were wrong. Pingu was wrong, right? It's like, I teach you guys things for a reason. And the number one reason, of course, is never trade the day before CPI leading into Asia hours. I really didn't even want to send the scalp position. I'm sure some people already profited from that. I mean, it did hit near target. This is just my personal position, right? This, like, I sent you guys the ETH long at 1852. If you go look at the Telegram, it shot up all the way up to 1862 for a very quick position. That was $10. I think it was like a 8% trade, very, very quick. But like my personal position right now, I'm just personally trying to play the squeeze. It might not end well for me, but this is, you know, this is something you can kind of watch and learn from me. But my main rule is, of course, by tonight I'm going to close the position. Whether it works out or it doesn't work out, I will not be holding this short for tomorrow, because tomorrow, I promise you guys, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look wild. Just think of it like this day that we saw previously when we saw that massive dump opportunity, and then immediately after got right back up. That's what tomorrow's probably going to end up looking like. So just be careful as you guys are entering. Everything oversold. I could have closed a position at 1860, but I think we can see a higher wick. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm in the exact same boat as you. I'm thinking the exact same thing. We could have all, I think most people could have easily closed at 1860, but I'm expecting a lot larger of a wick, probably to 1884, and then maybe a drop. But again, we are taking the risk of the fact that it's still a downtrend, right? The main level could easily be at 1787 before we start seeing that squeeze opportunity. That's the only risk we really have to play. 1839 for me would probably be my exit. I'm not trying to play too deep into 1839, because that range is, if you start breaking into 1839, then this possibility is very likely, right? Then the continuation. So yeah, I mean, it's just something to keep in mind as you guys trade. But yeah, anything else, guys? I'm long but liquidated level at 1835. Why are you, well, how big is your leverage to be liquidated in like $8? That's too much of a leverage, Oscar. And a short on Cardano might go long once we hit 35 cents. I can check out Cardano for you real quick too. I haven't done a Cardano video, but yeah, no, that's a great short. I think your Cardano short is a little bit better than the market, because Cardano is one of those coins. This is going to be the main area of 34 cents. But keep in mind, Daryl, that every time you look at Cardano, mostly at an extreme oversold position, we've always seen a wick back upwards before the drop, right? You can see the same thing that happened over here. Look what happened over here, right? Market was in the exact same situation, saw the wick, we hit that 37 and then saw the drop. That's what I'm playing right now, is this wick. Because I know how many shorts are positioned in the midterm support level here. And I know it's going to be choppy, but like ideally, I would like to see a squeeze before the drop, right? That's why. That's the only reason why I'm looking for that long position right now. I'm not looking for a shorting position, because Bitcoin's been ranging at the current level for the past day. We've seen that it's a very tight, like $300 range we've been playing around with. And Bitcoin doesn't really do that, right? If we're consolidating, it'll either be at a major support level or at a major resistance level. But right now, we're not really anywhere in terms of that. We're just literally hovering. Like if I were to delete this midterm support and looking at the chart, guys, like we're literally just hovering on Bitcoin. Like tomorrow, this could easily happen where we take out. I want to show you guys something super interesting. So I've seen this pattern play out before, and I've talked about this pattern playing out multiple times as well. This pattern reminds me of this. Do you guys see what I'm saying? We were at a crucial resistance at 25.2, right? Everyone was like crazy about this level. Oh my God, the bull run. We're back in the bull run. Market peaked at 25.2. Short was entered, and we capitulated based on the same news event. Saw the same sort of drop on that range, and then the continuation. This was, I remember, during Asia hours, and we immediately saw the drop. Everyone was saying, oh yeah, market's oversold. There's no way it drops more. It dropped a lot more. So that's why I'm saying not to have any sort of open positions leading into tonight. Because look at what the range we're currently in, right? Like it looks pretty identical to what we just came from. If I were to move over here, right? I can explain like this. Market peak 3 times over here, right? We have 1, 2, 3, then drop. And then we go over here to the current range. It's not perfect, but you have market 1, 2, 3, and then drop. That's why I'm being very cautious right now, telling you guys to swing long, right? I don't want to see anyone get wrecked tomorrow, because again, we are in a bearish case. We've been shorting Ethereum since 2100, but I personally like playing the 4-hour time frames and trying to catch these squeezes because it's a lot more profitable. But overall, we're still shorting. So just to make that easier for you guys. I'm just catching up to the chat now. I'm hoping it goes back to 60 levels. Pepe looks up. Yeah, I talked about Pepe earlier in the video, but I'll make a video for you guys later. Did you guys, by the way, quick question, there's like 14 of you in here. Did you guys like Pepe, like the video that I made? Or did you guys, I don't know, it was like most people wanted the Pepe analysis. I'm not sure, Casey for BCH, I rarely trade BCH. I would personally stay away from it. I don't know. I choose a little bit more like longer term kind of coins that I wouldn't mind just kind of holding. But yeah, as you guys can see, like we're getting choppy here right now. Very, very choppy on Ethereum. So still holding. Like this is why I tell you guys, like I'm not that one influencer, right? Like that enters a trade and he's like, oh, it works or doesn't work. I still like I'm in the trade right now, right? I'm with you guys. So that's why you can see, like, for me, I'm not panicking, right? It's like, that's why I teach you guys, like, your emotions. That's one thing you need to learn is your emotions as a trader is something I can't teach you. That's something you're going to have to learn. I will be honest with you guys, even to the day, like, I still make mistakes, right? You guys saw my meme coin moments. Like, I still lose quite a bit of money making dumb mistakes all the time. But in longer term, it makes you better as a trader. I don't make the same mistakes in leveraging ever, like, right? Like, I don't open too many trades. I don't do stupid trades. I'm super, super simple when it comes down to these things. But you guys as traders, if you're down 2%, that doesn't mean panic, close your position and move on. That simply just means go look at what happened and see where you're entered and then try to practice next time for the better moment, right? Because a lot of you guys, like what happens is I get so many messages all day long saying like, oh, I entered a position and then I was right and then I closed it, I panicked and then I dropped and then I bought at the low and then I panicked again. Like, That's where you have to be careful. So if you enter a position, you need to understand why you're entering the position. You need to have a plan, and you need to have a very strict exit, very, very disciplined exit, because the minute you start thinking I'm going to get more, that's exactly when you're going to get wrecked. So, you know, you can see from this range at 1862, we entered down here at 1852 as a $10 trade. I didn't end up closing it, right? Because again, I'm trying to play the wick. My whole goal was to play that wick. That was my rule. If we got closer to like around 1865, maybe I would have closed it, but I'm still expecting a much larger wick here. But that's why I'm trying to explain to you guys, right? Like you can see this as a real life example. Like we were up, what, 6% or 7%, immediately reversed down to 5%. Now probably going to see the same. It's just CPI. It's going to be choppy. So just something to keep in mind. 1875 more or less. Yeah, I mean, I would like that. This is the thing, okay, Oscar? Like, let me explain this to you. Right now, your liquidation is down here at 1835. There are a ton of liquidations probably at that range, or even stop losses at 1835. Most likely scenario, market's going to come down, chop you out, and then continue, right? That's usually what ends up happening. Now, if you're lucky, what will happen is we immediately see reversal, and then we continue pushing low or higher. But here, give me a second. My phone's ringing. Give me a sec. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why there's a phone in my room. Like, I gotta get rid of it. But anyways, so as I was saying, like, what's most likely gonna happen is you end up getting chopped out and then continuing the range, right? So that's why you have to be very, very careful, mostly with your entries. So Oscar, I'm curious, like, what is your, like, how much leverage are you using for your position? Planning on to enter at 1847 for long. I tried to 20x Pepe short yesterday and barely made it out alive. Crazy swings. Guys, Pepe is not something you guys are supposed to be trading. Like, if you're not used to trading something like that, don't trade it. That's the easiest way to get liquidated. I promise you guys. It is the easiest way, because it was wild. You guys saw my position. That was like a 5-minute trade for 35%. It was insane, but I've been on the other side of it as well. I lost like 1 ETH trying to short it, and then I got or was it the long? I think I went long at the wrong time because it looked like it was about to break out. Then some whale came in and dumped it, got liquidated for like 1 ETH. It's quick, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good when you know, if the trend is up. Like, I really, 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 really wish that there was leveraging on Fairdesk before the position, like before Binance listing, because it was such an easy buy opportunity. Like, man, it was so easy. You could have made life-changing profits, but KuCoin didn't have it at the time. Binance didn't have it. Fairdesk didn't have it. Fairdesk added it after Binance added it, which makes sense. A lot of exchanges won't add something unless the bigger guys start doing it. Then they'll start playing around with it. But that was the only concern that I had, right? Like, it was a great moment. I remember when they listed it, though, I did short. I have the screenshot if you guys want to see it later, but I shorted on KuCoin at 3,800. And I hate KuCoin, guys. Let me just go on a little rant here at KuCoin, okay? KuCoin sucks. I was trying to short it, and my entry should have been 42, but they have this whole dumb risk adjustment garbage on the exchange that you have to like change it. And Pepe was a new listing, so they're like, oh, you have to change your risk adjustment before you enter the trade. And like, by the time I figured out what the hell they were asking me, the trade had already dropped like 10%. And I was pissed because I'm like, dude, that's such a big position I missed out on. And that's why, like, I always tell you guys like the same thing. Like, man, just use Fairdesk. Like, it's just, I like simple exchanges. I don't like Mexi. I don't like these sort of exchanges where it's so complicated trying to open a position. I want to go on the exchange, open a position, and close a position. That's all I want. And that's exactly what Fairdesk is, because it's just like, they're trying, like I said, they're ex-Binance, right? So it's super, super simple. But that was my little rant. I honestly, KuCoin and me just never got along. Like, not a good experience ever. Yeah, I hate KuCoin, disgusting UI, ugly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, MT4 is nice. They actually, Robert, it's funny you say that. I used to use MT4 for depends on my broker, but MT4 was removed from the App Store. I don't know if they ever brought it back. This is when I used to trade Forex a long time ago, so I'm not really sure if they ever brought it back. Let's see. Give me a second here. Okay. Because I'm not. Because they removed it because there's some Russia thing. I don't know. I didn't understand it myself. Oh, it's back. Look at that. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Sick. Holistic just joined. Are we in a trade? Yeah, so Holistic. So this is the thing, okay? Before I start explaining the trade to you. I am in a trade and a long position, me personally, not a hey guys, everyone join me moment. Because I say that is because it's CPI data. It's gonna be very choppy. I'm in a trade for ETH long, the one I sent in the Telegram before we started the live, and then it immediately ripped upwards, and then I ended up holding it because I'm trying to play the longer position here. But again, it can easily reverse, right? I don't want you to be like, oh my God, Pingu was wrong. Like this could easily reverse. Technically the entry already played itself originally. Me and a few others are just kind of holding it because I personally think we're going to squeeze larger before we come back down. So that's the thought process in the trade. It doesn't have to, right? We could have easily missed the exit already. I personally, like I said, I'm going to hold it. I just want to see how it plays out. BTC dump again. It's like $30. It's not really a dump. Pepe, I'll look at. Oh yeah, so sorry. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's cool. Pepe is back up. Pepe actually looks ready to break out. If I'm being honest with you guys, like it really does on the hourly. Like it does look like it's gonna squeeze over to 23. But of course, this is all dependent on BTC. This is exactly what happened last time to me. It looked like it was gonna break out, and then boom, the whale dumped on me. So that's the only thing I'm kind of risky about Pepe. But like the thing is, like I do analyze it now because Pepe allows you, in terms of Binance, of volume, right? The volume is definitely there for you guys to trade it. Usually I wait for a larger exchange to trade it, and then because it brings in a lot more volume, a lot less like volatile moves. You can see in the beginning Pepe was seeing some insane dumps and then insane pumps. Now it's not the same sort of situation, right? So that's why. But yeah, Fairdesk does offer it. If you guys want to go gamble a little bit, feel free. Again, don't come to me and say you got liquidated on Pepe. A 90% chance you will get wrecked because it is scary. It is wild how volatile that thing is. But if you can catch a long position on Pepe, actually, you know what? Okay. Just for this purpose, let me show you guys. Just for this purpose, I'm gonna show you guys. Just for that. I'm going to close my ETH long, and just for this live stream, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, what is he saying? Like, what do you mean it's volatile? Hold on, let me show you. I'm just going to show you guys a real quick market. I'm only going to do 5x open long. There we go. Okay. So watch how volatile this is, right? My liquidation's at 16, which is like way down there. I don't think I'll get liquidated that fast. Like it won't be immediate for me because I'm only on 5x leverage. But I just want to show you guys how quick, once this thing moves, how wild it moves, and like how much money you can possibly make plus lose, right? But yeah, so the ETH trade is still valid. Don't follow me here. I'm just, like I said, just for the live stream, I just want to show you guys the example. But I just wanted to really quickly show you. So you can see that right now, I entered at 2012. It's at 2008. I'm already down like 1%. So like every 3 Satoshis, pretty much, I'm moving $70, $80. And guys, it's not, oh, you're using a higher leverage. I'm literally using a 5x leverage. I'm using like the lowest amount of leverage you possibly can in terms of leveraging. Like, look, I'm down 2%. Like, you see how volatile this is? Like, guys, this is like, look at this. Like, we can just watch it, but like, it's quick. It is wild how fast this thing moves. And this is why I tell you guys, like, if you're going to be doing Pepe on Fairdesk, or you're going to be trading Pepe on Fairdesk, guys, please understand that this is one of those situations where it is going to be crazy for you. You're better off using super small leverage and trying to catch a bigger move than you are opening your hold account, yada yada yada, and going from there. Like I said, for me, not a big position. I don't mind holding this, but for the rest of you guys, it's going to be a different sort of situation. So just think about that before you guys enter, okay? But I just wanted to show you guys how quickly this thing moves. Plus, it does look ready. It's going to break out. Like, to me, technical analysis wise, it does look ready to break out. So I'm just going to watch this now. But we can go back to ETH. Like I said, ETH, you guys still long position, still valid. Don't panic, close it just because I closed it. I'm just trying to show you guys an example, but yeah. Anyways, so thoughts, concerns, anyone? Shorting Solana to $19 to 61 Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, Solana's pretty fun to trade as well. I used to actually leverage trade it. You guys remember, for those of you that are like the OGs, like it was a long time ago, but we did leverage trade it quite a bit as well because we did want to play the dumps. Honestly, guys, like this meme season has been exhausting. I think like I'm genuinely exhausted. It's one of those situations where like, you know, you sell a coin, it goes up. Don't sell a coin, it goes straight down. Like it's just so like, what is happening? I don't know, but definitely something to be careful about as you guys kind of watch it. So, okay, let's go to Pepe real quick. So you see that? Now I'm up 2%. Now I'm at 4%. You guys seen this? Like, look, now I'm at 1%. Like, this is why I tell you guys, like, yeah, Pepe is great to leverage trade. You just have to make sure your entry is perfect. And it's a great tool to scalp with. Like, look at Pepe, right? We're up 4%. It's moving so fast. 6%, 4%. I'm just gonna let this play out. But it's one of these situations where I tell you guys, like, again, if you are trading Pepe on Fairdesk, number one, first step, if you are not on the link in the bio, if you're not, don't open anything, because you're already going to be paying some insane fees unless you join the link, right? Number two, you join the link, you go on Pepe, now you want to start leverage trading this, and you're like, wow, okay, what do I do? 5x leverage, that is it. I don't want to ever see anyone open more than 5x, because again, you need to understand, even with 5x leverage, your liquidation is not far. It really isn't. You guys seen this? I went from 8% all the way down to 0 in like a second. So this is why I'm telling you guys, step 2, 5x leverage. Step 3, make sure your entry is right. Don't just enter to enter a trade. If you're going to enter, make sure it's a proper entry, because if it isn't, you're going to get wrecked, right? You don't want to start holding Pepe, mostly a meme coin, on leveraging position the day before CPI, hoping for the fact that it's going to reverse. Because I promise you guys, if Bitcoin and Ethereum crash, Pepe is not going to be some magical gem in the thing that's not going to crash. It's going to go down with it. It always goes down with the ship. So definitely think about that. I just decided to hold out of my alls all at the end and just write it out. Yeah, exactly. I honestly wish I used that money for altcoins instead of Pepe and dumb meme coins. Like, guys, you don't understand the kind of meme coins I bought. And the thing is, I don't tweet about it. Like, if you guys go on my Twitter, you won't see a single retweet or anything talking about the coin, because I don't want to hurt you guys, right? I don't want anyone else to go buying in these things that I buy in, because like, guys, it's a wild west. Like, I think out of all the coins, like a 95% of them have been rugs. Like, I don't think I've made anything insane. Mostly recently, like I know like a few weeks ago when Pepe was just starting out, most of the coins were not rugs, because again, like people were just new, they were really doing well. But now it's like kind of turned into a market where we're just seeing only rugs come out, right? That's the other problem. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay. But if you're trading, for example, with $100, how much leverage do you recommend on Pepe, or what are you asking me, Oscar? Like, if you're asking me in general, with no, not 100x. If you are only trading with $100, you can use 20x like me. I think 20x is fair. Now, I don't think it's a matter of money. I think for you need to get into the matter of like understanding that although it's only a $3, $4, $5 percentage gain, or sorry, dollar gain, you need to understand in the long term, always focus on the percentage. Because if you can't make money on a $100 account, you can't make money on a $10,000 or $100,000 account. Really, really understand that, right? Because a lot of people don't understand that. They want quick money. They want to join real quick and try to make $5,000 off $100, and that's where you get burned. If you're going to be doing it off a $100 account, practice, watch your percentages, write them in a book, and then go from there. Don't do like something where you're increasing your leverage just because you want to make a few more dollars on the play, if that makes sense. Yeah, 20x would be your friend at that point. Otherwise, don't bother with it. Let's see here. Anyways, so yeah, so today's schedule for videos, what I'll do is I'll make Pepe, because I'm sure you guys, so yeah, sorry, I didn't get a chance. Did you guys like Pepe or did you guys not like Pepe? I wasn't sure. But like the plan was I'll do Pepe for you guys, and then I will do Dogecoin and I will do Hbar. Those are the 3 videos. I know I didn't do Cardano today, and honestly speaking, I don't want to make a Cardano video if literally from yesterday's video we moved, like we didn't move. I made the video here. We're pretty much right back to where we are. Yeah, so videos will probably be a little bit slower today. I don't think we're going to see anything crazy. Because again, like I'll make Pepe, I'll make Doge, because those seem to be the only 2 that are really moving right now. Let's see Doge real quick. How's Doge doing? Oh, Doge looks horrible. Doge looks like garbage. You know, it's funny because like with Doge, it's one of those situations where I feel like because of Pepe and this meme coin craze, a lot of people started exiting their Doge and Shiba positions. Like guys, if you look at Shiba, I talked about this a long time ago. Like I was like, oh, I'd be a buyer if we ever entered at 78, but I don't think it ever will. It entered 78, and now I'm like, I personally am thinking, I'm like, do I really want to buy Shiba? You know, like it's like, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of people think like that as well right now. They're probably in the same boat, like, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. One coin, what it can do, it can completely change your future or whatever. For sure. Just you gotta be careful. That's all. Long term, like you want long term bags. I don't recommend meme coins. I'm not gonna tell you guys what long term bags I have, because again, like I don't do enough research to be giving advice. Like I'm not like that YouTuber, like top 5 coins to buy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that person. I'm just a trader. I analyze. I don't care what chart it is. I will analyze it. But long term, I will probably stick to the main Ethereum, USD, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. Litecoin will probably be my favorite thing to buy long term. I think Litecoin always performs really well. And the reason why is because to me, it's like the silver, right? We have gold and silver in the real world. Bitcoin is gold. Litecoin to me is silver. Ethereum is a little bit more volatile, definitely more gains to be made. But buying here at 1800 for Ethereum, you know, it's like one of those situations where I'm like, yeah, Litecoin is easily long term, like a safe bet long term. Like that's the thing. Like that's what's key is like you need to understand. Like here, let me show you guys why. I think I have the chart somewhere here. I'm so sleepy. I have not been sleeping because of meme coins, and tonight I've actually gotten completely out of meme coins just so I can like sleep tonight. Not buying anything. I do have Litecoin. Yeah. Okay. So check this Litecoin, guys. I want to show you guys this real quick. So in terms of Litecoin, this was very interesting to me because you can see from the last bull run. So back in 2017. Litecoin went from $12 all the way up to $411. Okay, that was the peak of the 2017 bull run. The recent bull run in 2021, Litecoin peaked at $412. Exactly the same level. And then we dropped. Now the third bull run, assuming it happens, and this kind of gives you a really nice perspective as well, if you look at this, in terms of bull runs and bear markets. We had, during the bear market, bear market, we had a bull market or a fake out, right? We had a bear market rally. Does this look familiar to anyone by any chance right now with the current peak? Let's reevaluate this, okay? This was peak. This was second peak. This was peak. This was second peak. We came down. We came down. Then what happened? Market reversed. Market reversed. And then what happened? Then we dropped again. And then we drop again. Then in 2024, during the halving, then we see the rise. And it will be a much larger rise because looking at the chart, the third test. And the third test on a daily time frame is disgusting. So we know that the next bull run is going to be massive. It's probably going to bring a lot more retail and more people into the market. So this is why you need to play your cards right. Me personally, for the next year, my plan, if you guys want my honest opinion, is to accumulate as much Litecoin as I can for the long-term hold. Why Litecoin? Because it's not volatile. It's not going to go to zero. I'm not going to get liquidated. My plan is to just accumulate this as a safe asset. And in the next bull run, even from the current level at $79, if you look at it, I'm horrible at math, but let's just say it goes back to $411 from here. That's still like a 5 or 6x. And if you think of for like a larger position, playing it safe, that's an amazing position to hold long term. That's my plan. That was originally my plan before I got burned in meme coins. I was hoping for the fact that, you know, and it's like, it's funny because I didn't get burned in meme coins. I just made dumb decisions. Like I bought Pepe at 90 million market cap. Guys, I was the original, like I was like way earlier, right? I just ended up selling it because my rules. Like I'm just like, yeah, if I'm up double or triple, I'm selling. But crypto ETFs are decent. Like I said, I don't really focus too much on ETFs. Like you're better off just buying the coin itself. I've always been like crazy about that. I'm always buying under $80, honestly. Yeah, I mean, if we capitulate though, like $50 would be the ideal range. That's a huge accumulation zone for a Litecoin right here. Like you can see, we've hit, even this bear market, we hit $50. I would be a buyer at $50. I would accumulate massively at $50. But otherwise, just something to keep in mind as you guys are kind of flip-flopping. But yeah, I don't know. This tonight's gonna be choppy. The market's looking like complete garbage too. I don't know how this ETH trade is gonna play out. If we are gonna see the break formation on the hourly, or if we're gonna dump. But just guys, remember, like, be careful tomorrow. Okay, that's the whole point of the live session. That's why I wanted to make sure everyone's okay and everyone knows their levels to watch out for tomorrow. Please be careful. Leading into tonight, if you are on the wrong side of a trade, if you are getting near liquidation, just close the trade. Don't enter the trade. Just end up closing it. You're much better off keeping that that money, rather. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. That money in terms of your next few trades, because you can make it back if you are a little bit more risk management and discipline. But if you lose everything, you will have nothing to make it back with, if that makes sense. Yeah. I know, I feel you. But yeah, so what time is it? Okay, 42 minutes and it's 5:15. This is the plan, boys and girls. I am probably gonna end the stream here because this was supposed to be a real quick one. I will keep you guys posted on the charts, of course. What I'll do is I'll end the stream here. I'll quickly go and make XRP. What do you guys want? Do you guys want XRP or do you guys want Cardano? What video do you guys want? Just put in the chat right now, real quick. Bro, I have a problem with over trading. Anish, what window should I trade in? Anish, trade 4 hours, man. Like, that's your best bet, is a 4 hours. I've been telling you that too. Trade 4 hours, get off whatever exchange you're trading on, because I'm telling you right now, man, you're paying some insane fees. So after the stream, focus more on the 4 hours, get on Fairdesk, and start practicing more. If you're over trading, it just seems to be more of like a psychological thing. You're either trying to make up a loss that you've had for a long time ago, or you're getting greedy, or you're hoping for the fact that you can make it big. Really sit down with yourself and try to figure that one out, because that's not something I can teach. My best opinion in terms of over traders is go outside and hang out, or just go do something. Like right now, I'm literally going to go out for dinner. I'm not trying to sit here and watch these charts. I don't care what happens. I've already made an insane profit from that long position on Pepe yesterday. I'm just riding the waves now. But yeah, Cardano. Okay, cool. Cardano it is. I will make Cardano real quick for you guys, and then I'm going to head out. I'll make Doge for you a little bit later, and then Cardano, Pepe, Doge. Damn. Okay, let me go make some videos. All right, guys. I will, yeah, I'm holding the Pepe position. I don't mind. I mean, like, I'm sure I'm down 6%. I'm just going to hold it. It was volatile yesterday, too. You guys didn't see the volatility of yesterday as well. It was pretty volatile yesterday as well. When I entered, it was, like, down 4%. Then I went up 40%. So, I mean, it looks good for a breakout. So, I'll let it play. All right, guys. It was great talking to you guys. It's always nice hanging out with you guys as well. And you guys can always talk amongst yourselves, which is awesome. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will let you guys do your thing. Good luck on your trades tonight. Good luck on your positions. I will try my best tomorrow to update you as much as I can. Guys, keep in mind with volatility, I can't always be there to send you guys the updates and whatnot. This is stuff that you guys should be learning as well. I mean, 2 days ago, that one shorting position on Ethereum was perfect. I sent it. Like 5 minutes later, it dropped. It happens. But right now, like I said, isn't something that I personally would enjoy holding a position because it's very choppy. Market's very hard to read right now, but it is extremely oversold and there are way too many shorts. So that's the narrative I'm playing in terms of an Ethereum long position, possibly up to 1884 and then a reversal. And then we go from there pretty much. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna leave you with that. You guys enjoy. And we'll talk in Telegram. I will start sending you guys some updates. So I'm going to quickly go make Cardano right now. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Peace out.